Hey, what's up? What's happening? What's going on? Your favorite crappy YouTuber here, J4T Foy, here with Princess Shuri as well. She wants my attention and all of that. And I'm gonna play some of this here, Gravity Rush 2 on PlayStation 4. Should be good fun times and such. And before we get carried away and forget, that like, subscribe, drop comment, share, support helpful, appreciated. Every little bit helps out a whole lot. When I was coming up with names for her, I knew I was forgetting one, and I was like, you know what? When I resumed playing this game again, I was like, I could have called her Dusty. That would have been cool, like a little space kitty, a gravity-defying kitty. Okay, what happened to my music? Okay, there goes my audio. How you doing, babe? So, after whatever my previous session was that I played here, looking at game things and stuff afterward and in my free time and such, I realized I still had like one more side mission I could have done. And of course I didn't do it just yet, so I said I'm going to go ahead and do this time. And I do not know if there's going to be any more side missions that are going to pop up after this one. I guess if I would have looked one more time before the end of my previous recording session, I would have went ahead and done it. It is what it is. But after this, as far as I know of, I'll have at least one or two story missions to do and all. But anyway, we're going to get into it, so hope y'all enjoy. Damn it, I lost... My audio keeps cutting in and out. And this cable thing here, let me see if I can get it into the thing. So I have it hooked up because this right here, this piece, is directly connected to the screen. And when I plug it in all the way, I have audio on this side. And I don't fully connect it in, I get audio on both sides. It's just any wiggling of the cable messes up the audio, and I am not sure what happened to the cable that it's messed up like that. I almost think I might know. I could be wrong, but I think I've accidentally dropped it in water or a cup of coffee or something. I can't remember for sure. If I did, that sucked. But let's get on with Training Day 2 segment. Anytime now. It takes 20 minutes to load up the damn mission dialogue stuff. Yeah, thank you for the other day. Is that training we found in the box okay? Yes, he's back on his feet and back at work. I just checked in on him over at the police warehouse. Did you ever figure out how he ended up in that crate? I was hoping to get an answer from him. But he doesn't remember anything that happened that day. It's obvious he didn't want to end up in that box. We have to get to the bottom of this. There's a possibility this is all part of a bigger crime. Got it, and I'm guessing you've hit a bit of a roadblock in your investigation. Oh, I see. Who's this fuck?
Ooh.
Boss, what are you doing here? Chaz, I know you feel responsible for it. It was all your trading after all. But you're letting your desire to solve the case cloud your judgment. You've been working hard to fill these issues ever since you got it. But you're too close to this incident to remain. You're trying to keep a level head, I get it. But I know that's not possible.
Would you?
You should leave this case to me and the lady here.
See.
You're right, boss. Alright, it's now in your capable hands. That must be the police warehouse.
Roger.
The first part of any good investigation is fact-finding. Get more information out of our rookie victim first. Then don't forget to question who might be involved.
レイラ
Yes, sir. Looks like I got roped back to help with the police. Though it's nice to have a real case to solve instead there. Stuff.
Information Chaz. Is this... Internet doc, right?
無機性
You're the detective who was in that crate?
Okay.
Sorry to bother you so soon after your recovery. We have a few questions.
Sure.
I wish I could answer them, but I don't remember anything.
やっと
What's the last thing you do remember?
I remember being in that supply warehouse.
See.
Maybe...
We'll have a look around warehousing.
Okay.
Wait on, rookie.
See.
Right this way.
うんうん
There's a lot of...
There's a lot of stuff packed in here.
Yeah, this is the warehouse where we keep anything we might need.
Would you?
You work here? And you know what they have here that they probably haven't gone through? Oh, they're DNA testing kits. Probably just been sitting in there for decades.
See.
Yes, I manage the warehouse's inventory.
ラジレシ
Do you remember what you were doing on the day of the incident?
Just the usual inventory, but... Then I do remember whack on the head and then everything going black.
Hola.
The whole thing reeks of foul play. Someone probably went in the warehouse and whacked you on the head. Rebels have been getting bolder. Could be their doing. They jump at any chance to get to hurt the police. Alright, let's move on.
Okay. Oh, we had to talk to somebody else? Oh, there's people around here to talk to. We're gonna get clues from them. The guard. Captain Barbosa.
Oh.
Relax, son. We're just here to ask about the crate case. Little this officer, no rookie assigned to warehouse.
What?
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Well, the crate inventory didn't add up.
ラビホ
What? That sounds like a big deal.
I'm getting all their voices mixed up. You're telling me the internal affairs inspector was breathing down my neck about it.
Really?
But come on, people make mistakes, you know? No need to make a stink about it. Something tells me this guy's not promotion material.
Copy.
Missing crates? That must be a clue. We can't discount misappropriation. There could be a conspiracy to keep the rookie quiet.
Okay.
Alright, let's move on.
What if everybody we talk to is in on it? Mason Inspector. What are you doing here? That warehouse is off limits to non-police personnel.
Okay.
Alright, here's a primary investigator on the crate case.
Oh.
Captain Barbosa, you're looking at the... Oh, you're looking so cute here. Captain Barbosa, you're looking at my brother's case.
Huh?
Brother? The victim was my older brother. We're both in the police force. I just dropped by to check on the warehouse.
Now you two are famous in the department. You both come from a long line of respected officers. As I recall, you graduated academy and entered the force before your brother. Since then, you've been working as an internal affairs inspector.
Would you?
Just between us, that must make your job a little difficult.
They're suspicious right there. I don't know, I make it a point to never talk to police work with my brother. Sure. Right, So you two don't see each other outside of work much? Oh no, we see each other all the time. We still live with our parents.
うーん
Have you noticed anything different about your brother lately? Well, he didn't come home the night before the incident. It was the first time he ever spent the night outside without calling us.
Oh.
I think it's safe to assume the rookie went missing the night before his training day. Whoever did this could have been targeting the family.
Okay.
Alright, let's move on. I don't know, is her purring audible? She's purring quite loud. We have to talk to the guy we started off talking to then? Let's see what Chaz has to say. I don't get why the rookie was stuffed in a crate.
Sui.
It does seem like a lot of leads. Oh, it sounded like I kind of read it as it's a little out of our league, and then I was like, you're out of leads. Okay. I can't believe I let this happen to one of my trainees.
Don't worry, I'll solve the case, or my name isn't Barbosa.
What are you doing, babe? I hate to admit it.
The perpetrator could be someone jealous of us.
Okay.
Let's keep looking into this.
Didn't he say something about somebody going missing? Okay, why did you turn the camera over here? What's going on?
I think we've got enough information.
I wish I could pick up the camera and show you all this cute kitty right here, but how it's been acting up and how the cable is messed up, it's likely that I would pick up the camera and lose video, and then it'd fuck up the video recording itself too, so don't want to do that.
According to that Inspector Rookie, the rookie went missing the day before the training. The rookie mentioned getting whacked on the back of the head in the warehouse.
Forget about the missing crate.
Sui.
What are you doing, babe? That might be enough to go on. Okay, let's move on to the next step of our investigation.
So I should have talked to Chaz before. I thought I didn't realize he was going to be part of it because I figured they would have him give us information first. Okay, what's going on?
Okay.
I've gathered everyone involved. First, the victim, a rookie with the force.
Sui.
Next, the other warehouse guard. That might not be me. And the internal affairs inspector, the brother of the victim.
How am I involved? I just dropped by to check in the warehouse. Fine if it helps, I'm in.
Lieutenant Chaz will need whatever information you've had to gather.
Sui.
Sure thing, boss.
Okay.
Okay, little lady, better get started with the question.
Why me?
Sui.
I can't question them and watch their reactions at the same time.
La Levi.
You saying the criminal is one of these three officers?
Si.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Figuring out which one is up to you.
Okay. Let's gather to get them watch your reactions. If you have enough evidence, you can decide the other criminals likely to get to make too many mistakes. Okay, how do I ask them? Okay. Wasn't this? That's Chaz. That was the rookie. He was just on. Wait. Which one was the? Was it this guy or this guy? I know they're brothers. I think that might have been the rookie.
Shiaju?
What was I doing the day before the incident?
I was working in the warehouse with the other rookie as usual. And after you were done? I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Si.
Fair enough, you did take a hearty whack on the back. So, what other rookie? What's this rookie?
Shiaju?
Lodge.
I was working in the warehouse with him the day of the incident. We didn't need to prepare anything for training until the next morning. So I left early and went back to the dorm to catch some sleep before training.
Oh.
I'm sure the people back at the dorm can verify your outline.
Tila.
Say, Captain Barbosa, didn't we run into each other that day? The day before training?
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. I came by to drop off some paperwork. Right, a little too much to drink. Oh. On the job? No, after the job. I don't remember that night. But I do remember a horrible stomachache the next day.
Ibu.
That's all we need to hear about that.
Si.
So the rookie and guard were both registered for Chaz's training program. Would that mean the guard is the last one to see the rookie before? I've got a hunch, little lady.
Would you?
Don't you think something suspicious about Chaz's training? Wait, who did I talk to first? I think I talked to him first.
少女
About this whole incident. Lieutenant Chaz's training regimen might have something to do with it.
Would you?
What are you implying? I've had doubts about your training program in the past. We've received claims the program is fairly intense. An officer is only the training they receive. They can't handle training, how are they going to handle it? What would you know about what it's like out there? Calm down, Chaz. Remember, he is in the Inspector. I think we can all agree your training program is in. That's just Chaz's way of trying to fill voids Sid left behind. Chaz is a smart thinker and hard worker. Heck, it's hard work is the reason I've got nothing to do all day but sit at my desk. Sounds like there are issues inside the police department. I've got a hunch, little lady.
Would you?
Don't you think something suspicious about Chaz's intensity? So, every time he keeps saying something about Chaz.
少女
Lafayette.
I had no idea my program and training program was so hated. I'm sure you've gotten a lot of negative feedback. Don't take it too hard.
Would you?
Say, little lady, you went under Chaz's training, didn't you? And I told him it was shitty too. Could this all be someone trying to interfere with Chaz's training program? Oh, we can investigate him. Okay, so now it's time about Chaz's intensity.
少女
There's nothing at all. He's acting funny. Good work, little lady.
少女
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy, Lieutenant. Chaz's training program is a nightmare. He always ride me, making me stay after for free.
Would you?
We hated training, didn't we? Uh-oh. Someday, all that training will save your butt out in the field. What? Never mind, it's nothing. He put himself in the box, didn't he?
少女
Sweet.
Although the recruits hate the training program, it does bring results. So you admit Chaz might not be on the wrong.
See.
Everyone wants to be liked. It's not easy being tough on your subordinates. But an organization sometimes needs a person who can be tough, disliked even. Disliked, huh? Could someone be out to get Chaz? What? You don't have to be a fucking asshole to be a decent, manager or supervisor or whatever. You can get good results without being a fucking asshole. But we already talked. I don't think we've talked about Chaz's intensity directly to him.
ジュジュン
Lafayette.
Yeah, you did. Oh, we've already talked to him about that. Okay, what else?
ジュジュン
Wasn't the missing crate the one that he was in? Wouldn't that be considered the missing crate? There was a missing crate. Yeah, you knew that. Oh, don't go telling Lieutenant Chaz. I mean, what? Sounds like someone needs an extra round of attentiveness training. And I'm guessing things will explode if he fails. Come on, Chaz, save the lecture for after we solve this case. I almost think it's either... I think it might be him or the other guy, but I think it's him because they kept saying he was acting weird.
少女
Missing crate? I don't know anything about it. Why are you so nervous? I think you know where it is. No way! Permission card for any and all equipment leaving the warehouse. There's no way a rookie could just walk up.
See.
Guess not.
Oh.
I was in an explosive crate short for training, so I asked the rookie to bring one.
See.
I miscounted when preparing the crates. That was my fault. But that would mean... Other rookie was in that crate the whole time?
面白
So you held the crate with the rookie stuffed inside out to the training site?
See.
I guess so. Come to think of it, it was a little on the heavy side. And I think you would have been able to tell someone was inside because he was like a noisy, moving box anyway. I grabbed it from the usual place, so I didn't think twice about it. The rookie was in the explosive crate meant for Chaz's training program. The guard working the warehouse is the one who brought it to the train. A hunch, little lady. Don't you think something suspicious about the training crates? Well, now we're gonna ask about the training. Wait, haven't we already talked to him about it or no? What was I doing inside the crate, you say? You don't remember anything? Sorry, not a thing. Can you blame him? He was knocked out. We were storing crates with explosives for training in the warehouse. It was my job to haul crates out to the training site, and the rookie was in one of them. Did you notice anything strange when you were hauling crates? Strange? Well, now that you mention it, there was glass all over the warehouse floor that morning, and that wasn't enough to be like, hey, something might be off. Hey! Glass, did someone break in through one of the windows? Doubtful. Rigo's patrol the area around the warehouse. I didn't see any signs of an intruder on the grounds. Oh, I see. Glass on the warehouse floor. I've got a hunch, little lady. Don't you think something is suspicious about the glass? What are you doing? Okay. She's being a little silly now. I hope she doesn't get all rambunctious and shit. So don't get all rambunctious over there, Shuri. And you know, speaking of Princess Shuri, I've recently caught up on some Black Panther here. Is it showing it appropriately where you can actually, like... Yeah, okay. Black Panther, which volume was this? Volume 7. The Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda Part 2. I think 3 and 4 is out. Part 3 and 4. It's pretty much like Black Panther, Star Wars, or Big Ass Space Opera. Glass. Missing crates, glass all over the floor. Sounds like you can't handle your job very well. Sorry, sir. You can lecture him about taking responsibility after we wrap this case up. Glass. You never reported the glass on the warehouse floor. It could be valuable evidence. Sorry, sir. What's done is done. Hey, I'm not sure if it's relevant to the case, but... Now that you mention it, the doctor said he removed glass from my clothing. Glass in your clothing? This is a shard he found. Huh. It's tinted and it's curved a bit. I doubt it came from a window. That looks like a piece from Molotov cocktail bottle. Glass I found on the floor looked like that. Molotov cocktail? Mistake, I remember sweeping up a label warning about the content. Glass all over the floor. And in the rookie's clothes. I think we're getting close to our answer. And I've got a hunch, little lady. Didn't you think something suspicious about the empty Molotov bottle? I actually wouldn't be surprised if he was drinking before then as well. You were drinking, weren't you? Molotov cocktail? I'm assuming you keep those in the warehouse, right? Let's check it out. This is one of the bottles. Okay. Wait. What is it, boss? I've seen this bottle before. Oh, right. I remember thinking it was booze and taking a sip. You what? I was on my way home from the bar and wanted one last nip before calling it. So I dropped by the warehouse to see if anything would fit the bill. You thought the bottle's filled with drinking. Boy, did I pay for my mistake. My stomach was wrecked the next day. What did you do with the bottle? Out of shock, I tossed it. Well, now we know where the glass on the floor came from. Sounds like I'm the one to blame for that. Guess I did have a little too much to drink. What? What are you doing? What's wrong? We didn't figure out what was used to attack the rookie. You busted him over the head with the bottle, didn't you? Why he was stuffed in the crate in the first place? You stuffed him in the crate, didn't you? I think we've reached a dead end. There's nothing else we can do. You're not giving up, are you? I'll find that criminal. Trust me. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna run out. I think it's this guy, but it almost seems like it might be that head guy, whatever he's called again. Hit on the head. I know who did it. You? There's glass in the rookie's clothes, right? Yeah. You don't mean... The day before the incident, you were scouring the warehouse. Found a Molotov cocktail and mistaking it for liquor, popped it open. When you took a sip, you realized your mistake and in surprise tossed the bottle. The bottle flew off. It hit the rookie in the back of the head, maybe. You had me going until you threw in that maybe. I did throw a bottle. But I threw it after hours when no one else was in the warehouse. Oh. Are we sure he wasn't still in the warehouse? Hit on the head? Assault him. He's such a nice guy. I can't imagine anyone hating him. He does seem pretty nice. He doesn't seem like he has any enemies, does it? Okay. We'll see. I was shocked when I heard my brother got attacked. We come from a proud family of officers. He should have been more vigilant. Don't be too hard on your brother. He could have been really hurt. Sibling rivalry feels like I've seen something like this before. We have. I was expecting that dialogue to go on just a little longer. You can see she wants all my attention. I'll talk about it in a moment. It's actually kind of amusing. Okay. What are you doing? Hey. Chaz, what's wrong? We now know the story behind the glass on the floor. We know how the glass was found in the rookie's clothes. So if the rookie's assailant was wielding that bottle, that means... Hey, now, you're not about to point the finger at me, are you? The bottle's my fault, but there was no one else in the warehouse when I was there. Sure. Maybe the criminal was trying to pin the crime on Balboa. Could have been the one to put the glass in the rookie's clothes. I'm going to say it's either him or him. What are you doing? You know what? I'm going to say it's either one of these right here. Fuck it. The inspector is behind all this. Do you have any evidence to support your bold claim? Oh well. You're just grasping at straws. I think you need to collect a little bit of more information. But we just talked to everybody. Is there anybody else to talk to? What are you doing? How about him? Warehouse guard is behind all this. Me, what are you implying? Oh, I'm not sure. Hey, what are you doing? Hey. What are you doing? Can't just go fingering people without evidence. They could have thought about that better. But then again, cops go around fingering people all the time without evidence. I'm pretty sure a couple times I've heard about it. I think you need to collect a little bit more evidence. I know I've read at least one or two stories where cops have done cavity searches, either didn't use gloves, or used the same pair of gloves on multiple people. Like, yo, that's... And not only that, but if I remember from that report like a year or two, women women. Not only did they did this officer booty hole, but their vagina as well. So we're sticking the fingers in the booty hole and then the vagina. Like, what if she got something? Like, I hope they got a decent cut out of that though. Anyway, I can't remember if I already pointed my finger at him. Oh, we got the right guy now. Took long enough. That should be enough.
Oh.
Footsteps, someone's coming. I've got to hide. There's what I need. Where the heck is this? Okay. Rookie is behind all of this. I'm sorry. What? I couldn't bear another day of Chaz's training. Thought if he didn't have the explosive, we'd have to cancel the training. So I hid in the warehouse after work and started throwing the explosives away. That's why the inventory was off. On the day before training, while I was training the explosives, I heard someone coming. So I dropped the bottle and hid in the empty crate. Those footsteps must have been me. That explains the unopened bottle I found too. You opened the bottle and drank it, and was so shocked by the taste I threw it. I was peeking out of the crate when you did, and that's how the bottle hit the rookie's head. I must have launched consciousness in the crate, and the bottle must have been broken after hitting the floor, causing some of the glass to fly up and land in his clothes. I hauled the crate with him in and out to the training program. With him in it out. And all of that just to get out of training, really? You finally get accepted into the police force and this happens? Sorry, I know, I screwed up. Family. I'm sorry too, I guess my training program is a little severe. That's an understatement. Yeah. Don't take it so hard, you were just thinking about what was best for your training. I understand wanting out of training, but wanting's not the answer. And you, Inspector, you need to cut people a little slack. But, you know, your brother thinks the world of you. He was always going on about how proud he was of you. He was? Well, that wraps up the case. Celebrate, make up with a drink. And so the crate case was finally solved. Not being able to drink myself, I stayed behind and had a chance to reflect on the case. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized that Lobos' drinking habit was culprit, and there he went, wrapping up the case by suggesting alcohol is what training day 2 complete. Good, I'm glad. And obtained cat house furniture not available to decorate cat's house. Okay. I'm still a little annoyed as far as outfits goes, because this is a cute dress thing here. Cute dress. But I'd sure like to be able to have the outfits from the first game in here, whatever I could import for the first game. But anyway, take a glance real quick at the map to see if there are any other side missions or whatever, side quests. And if not, then I'm going to take a break. So what's it look like? Story. Zoom out. Probably nothing over here. Nope. How about over here? Nope. Nothing here either, right? I suppose not. So, with that, I am going to go ahead and take a break. And when I come back, I'm going to do some story stuff. And I think I might actually go ahead and take a quick break now-ish. And then go ahead and come back and do some story stuff. And if I remember, I got like 5, 6, 7, 8 or so, whatever, story missions to do. And then it's to the next chapter or whatever. So I really do want to get on with this game because at this point, I think now, either today, yesterday, has been a year since I started recording this game. And it sure is about time I do finish the game. So, yeah. Priority Rush 2. Had good times, fun times, such. Hope y'all enjoyed this enough to like, subscribe, comment, share. Y'all support helpful, appreciated, really, a little bit helps out a lot. Thank you, my favorite viewers, subscribers, supporters, best friends, cuddle buddies, and butt buddies for joining me, keep me company, spending time and checking out my crappy shit. Always look forward to y'all joining me around again here soon, and until then, I'll see ya.